Now let's consider this question, Wassce 2020 elective maths question number 9a. If p plus 1, so we have our question, p plus 1, x squared plus 4, px plus 2p plus 3 equal to 0. We have been told that this one has equal roots. And we know for equal roots, then b squared minus 4ac should be equal to 0. Now comparing this with the standard quadratic equation, we know that it is put in the form ax squared. That is, we have ax squared plus bx plus c equal to 0. So what is in front of the x squared, which is a? So our a is p plus 1. Our a is p plus 1. Now our b, what is in front of the x, is 4p. B is 4p. And then our c is equal to 2p plus 3. The constant term is that. But then we know b squared minus 4ac equal to 0. Why? It has equal real roots. Now, what is our b? Our b is 4p. So we have 4p all squared minus 4. What is our a? Our a is just p plus 1. And then our c is 2p plus 3. And this is equal to 0. Now we know if you have ab all to the power n, this equals what? An bn. From indices, that is ab all to the power n, an bn. So we apply that over here. So 4 squared, that is 16p squared. Minus 4, you have to be very careful in expanding this. If you're not careful, you multiply this 4 to this and then that. Let this 4 be here. Now let's work on the brackets. So we have p and then we have 2p plus 3 plus 1. We have 2p plus 3 equal to 0. So this giving us 16p squared minus 4. Now p times this, that will be 2p squared plus 3p plus 2p plus 3 equal to 0. BODMAS bracket first. So we have 16p squared minus 4. Now let's see, this 2p squared, 3p plus 2p, that is 5, plus 5p, and then plus 3 equal to 0. So we are done with the bracket. Now we can multiply through with the negative 4. So you have 16p squared minus 8p squared minus 20p minus 12 equal to 0. Now 16p squared minus 8p squared, this is just 8p squared minus 20p minus 12 equal to 0. Now we can reduce this by dividing both sides by 4. Now if you divide by 4, that will be 2p squared, 4, that will be 5p by 4 minus 3 equal to 0. Quadratic equation, when you multiply 2 times negative, that's negative. So 2 numbers, when you multiply, you get negative 6. But when you add, you get negative 5. And this is clearly, that's negative 6 and positive 1. So we have 2p squared minus 6p plus p minus 3 equal to 0. Factorize. So here we can see that 2p is common. So we have p minus 3 plus 1, p minus 3 equal to 0. P minus 3 is common. Factorize p minus 3 out. And then we have 2p plus 1 equal to 0. So from here we can use the null factor principle. So we have either p minus 3 equals 0 or 2p plus 1 equals 0. So p is equal to 3 or p is equal to negative 1 all over 2. Very, very simple. You see the books on the screen. Try and get a copy for yourself. And don't forget to subscribe as well. Now let's consider question number B, 9b. Wassce 2020. Solve for x and y in the equations log x minus y. So the first one we have log x minus 1 plus 2 log y equal to 2 log 3. Now let's apply the third law here. So we have log x minus 1. Now the 2 move up, so we have log y squared equal to log. This will move up 3 to the power 2, and then this will be equal to what? 9. Now, log is telling us when we are adding, the bases are the same. We do what? We multiply. So this is just the same as log x minus 1 y squared equal to log 9. And then from here, this is the same as what? X minus 1 y squared, this is equal to 9. And we can call this equation 1. Now let's see the second equation. We have log x plus log y, this is equal to log 6. Now, because we are adding, let's just be log xy equal to log 6. When you're adding base the same, you multiply. And then from here, xy is just equal to 6. So this is equation 2. Now we can make x the subject from equation 2. So from 2, let's make x the subject. So x will be equal to what? 6 all over y. We want to make x the subject, so we divide both sides by y. Now let's call this equation 3. And then we can say that put 3 into 1. We had the 3 from 2, so you don't put it in 2, but then the other one. So we put 3 into 1. So wherever we see x in 1, we put 6 over y over there. So in this one, we have x minus 1. So our x is 6 over y minus 1 times y squared equal to 9. Now expanding, here we can multiply through using the distributive property. So we have 6 over y times y squared minus y squared equal to 9. Now this will cancel one of this, so we have 6y minus y squared equal to 9. Now from here, let's take everything to the right hand side. So here we have y squared minus 6y plus 9 equal to 0. Quadratic equation, two numbers when you multiply, we get 9. When you add, you get negative 6. That's negative 3, negative 3. So you have y squared minus 3y plus 9 equal to 0. First two things, y is common, so you have y minus 3. Minus 3, y minus 3 equal to 0. Y minus 3 is common. Factorize y minus 3 out. What do you have? Y minus 3 equal to 0. And here we have y minus 3 all squared. This time this all squared goes out. This will change to square root of that. So you have y minus 3 equal to 0. Our y is just equal to 3. Now, when y is 3, we want to find x. So let's put it into equation 3. So we have our x to be equal to 6 all over 3. And then this is just 2. So y is 3, x is 2. So this is the solution of this question. Very simple, very trivial. Make sure you subscribe. We have a whole lot of videos on YouTube that will help you. Subscribe and get access to all of them.